Hi everyone, welcome to Baileys and Tea Saturday on a Sunday, just to confuse you all. All right, as you hop on, say hello. You're joining me in the Carrot Tops Creative Co studios here in Edmonton. It has been a miserable day. Rain, 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 and more rain. Hopefully it's better where you are. There we go, we're live. Okay, yeah, that's about it. Today I spent the day inside because I wasn't going out anywhere, creating some extra samples for tonight. And yeah, I think I've come up with something fun and exciting to show you. So be prepared for that. One thing I did forget to do was to draw the winner for the last card that we made with the barbecue master set. So I will do that, and then I will announce who it is next. Maybe I'll save it for next week. I'll do two. We'll do tonight's and we'll do this one, and then I will ship off the cards and the goodies to the winners. How about that? That sounds like a good deal, right? I'm going to throw it right there in front of me so I remember to do it. Howdy, Glenda. Hopefully you're not getting washed away like I am. All right, so let's flip you around and get started on what we are going to do tonight, what we're going to look at, what we're going to play with, and all the good things. All right, so let's flip you here. Hang on, the button's moved. There it is. And let's flip you back. Have a little carrot while I get you situated. All right, there we go. That looks pretty good. Here you go. I restocked the bowl tonight because I might have sampled a few myself. So one thing I do want to talk about is the Hooray for Birthdays Paper Pumpkin subscription period just went up. And this one is fun. It's like 3D little pop-out flowers and all kinds of fun stuff. So this kit will go until July the 10th is the ordering date deadline. And then you can also add on these wonderful dies. So the flowers actually, I think they come for this card. You'll see a little sampling there. I think come from these dies by the looks of it. Or some of them do. Maybe on this card. Not that one. Those are different shapes. But you're going to get some flowers. You're going to get a leaf. And then you're going to get an awesome little circle to go along with all the other kits. That, of course, as they come around, we will talk about those. And I'll show you the sneak peeks that I get. So today we are dealing with a product out of the May to August catalog, and it is on page 18. So we played with this boutique or Bloom Boutique here a few weeks ago now. I don't remember the date. We played with the stamp set and then the add-on little scallopy stamps. I did incorporate into some of my samples. I'm just looking over here to see what I did. I tried not to use this set, but I do think I used some of the greenery on the card that we're going to recreate tonight. And I did use these scallop circles on a few of them as well. But tonight we are going to play with page 18, the Heirloom Boutique Bundle here down in the little corner. Pretty cool, right? Let me flip to the other page and maybe I can show you it a little bigger. And there's some extra samples there at the top as well. So it's this one here. So it's very similar in design to the Boutique Blossoms that we've already used, but it's got some more like bundled of flowers and different sayings and stuff like that. This one obviously has greetings, whereas that one did not. So yeah, you've got some different things and you can layer some flowers. So it's really, really cool. And that's why I got both the bundles. So here's the stamp set here. So you've got lots of love, a day to remember. I'm filled with love for you today and always together. 30 degrees today, Glenda. Oh, you lucky lady. It is freezing. Hi, Norma. I don't even know what the temperature is, but it's been raining cats and dogs all day. The yard is like a moat. It's so flooded. Our clay soil does not suck up any water, so it's just like a little lake out there. The dog doesn't even want to go out. So you've got all these little beautiful flowers. So these ones actually will build on top of each other. So I've got them here already cut out so I can show you. This one is quite large. And then you've got a little center here that you can pop dot up or just leave flat, or you can leave it off entirely. So there's one of the other flowers. And then there's this one. And then there's this little teeny tiny one. So they layer beautifully. Of course, if you didn't have the centers 3D like I did, They layer beautifully on top of each other to make a nice big blossom. So you can use that as a centerpiece, as a table napkin holder, whatever you want. And then you've got the pieces that cut out all the little stamped elements. And then you've got some greenery here. And then you've got, of course, the centers for all the little flowers. So, and they do, as you probably saw, some detailing on there as well. So you kind of have all the work done for you, which is awesome. I love it when they make dies like that, right? It gives you all that element so you can sponge those or do a little blending on them and give them a little dimension, and they look beautiful. So you'll see when you put these sort of side by side to each other, they have very similar sort of lineage, especially in these little flowers and stuff like that. So they pair really well together. So let's get this all out of the way. Send rain your way? I'd be happy to, Glenda. Happy to. A few of the little towns, like sort of bordering me, all have like flood warning advisories and stuff like that. The golf courses are all flooded. Like, yeah, it's a lot of water all at once, but we need it too. So, you know, it is what it is. So what else do I need to show you? What else is in that? I think the rest is in that actual bundle. Let me just quickly backtrack here. Sorry, I got off topic when I saw 30 degrees. Yes, the paper that we've used and seen, which I did use in the cards I made today, is part of the Heirloom Boutique. And yeah, so there's nothing else but the stamp set and dies in this little bundle that we're using today. So the little card that I thought we'd make, I got a little bowl of goodies here, is this one here. Is it not the cutest? And then we've got a lovely little envelope to go with it. And then the inside has just got some strips. So it's super cute, super easy, but packs a punch, I think. So this fun paper, I'm sure you're asking me, where do I find that, Shanna? This is the In Color Painted Patterns DSP. So this stuff used to come in like 6x6 in the past, and they've now given it to us in 12x12 version, which is awesome. So you've got a lovely polka dotted version. Now this is in the In Colors. So you've got polka dots on one side, you've got giant polka dots on the other, and then also stripes in all the colors. So you've got this really cool sort of almost like paintbrush stripes, and then your more standard striping. And it comes in all the In Colors, which is awesome. And I don't know how many sheets are here. You get 1, 2, 3. I think you get 4 of each, if I remember correctly. I'm sure Glenda will correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't write it on my little cheat sheet there. So this is fun to look at. It does come in all of the color families, but I just picked up the In Color one because I thought it was fun. And that's what I used on this card here. So what I did was I cut strips from the polka dotted one, obviously, in all the colors. And I did those at, let's see here, 3/4 of an inch wide by 3 7/8 long. And I did those in all those colors. So I've got a piece of my standard layering 4 by 5 1/4 here that I'm going to line these up on. And so I just kind of put them down first so that I can kind of get my spacing, what color pattern I want them in, that sort of thing. Do all that ahead of time. I'm just going to move you a tad bit closer there. There we go. And then I'm going to grab my seal. I'm just going to put a strip down there. You can also use Tombow if you like that better. And I'm going to set my top one. And sometimes you got to play with these for a few seconds here. Don't like just slap them down. Just kind of get your spacing evenly if you can. If you have to use a ruler, you can. I tend to just eyeball it though. There we go. That looks pretty good. And then I'm just going to go up. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Come on, friends. Nobody's gonna like get out their measuring tape and make sure that you've spaced those all correctly, right? You have no idea how many sheets, Glenda. What the heck? I'll look it up just so you guys know. Look, guys, I found something that Glenda doesn't know. She knows everything. She's the smarty pants. Let's see. 20 sheets, one each of 2 double-sided designs. Oh, maybe I have 2 packs in there then. Sorry, guys, I might have 2 packs in here then. I might have won this and added to it because I have like 4 sheets. Plus the one I cut up. So I must have 2 packs in here. So go with what the catalog says and what I just said. So then I took my scrap piece of paper, and I'm not going to color all of these. I'm just going to do a quick once over because I've already colored these and I've cut them out and they're in my little bowl. So I just did 1 flower. So this flower is out of the stamp set. It's this big one here, and obviously we're just going to use the bloom. And I just took my light hydrangea hue, gave it a quick color. You get the idea. You guys all know how to color with your blends. Doesn't need to be fancy. And then take your darker, oops, I did this the wrong way around. I colored it in with the dark first. Use your light, then your dark to give your little highlights there. Easy peasy, right? And then you'll cut them all out. You'll do it in all the colors like we've done here, obviously, to finish it off properly. We will drag it in now. And then I just took them. Oh, and I also did with my shimmer pens, I think is what they're called. Does it say on here? Shimmer brushes. I did the centers in the matching colors just to give the centers a little bit of glimmer. And then I just laid them out on the little strips of color. And you can mix them up. Like if you want to, put your colors on different ones, mix it up totally. You can do that too. That looks cute, right? But I thought if they all matched, it would look cuter. So I just left them with matching the exact paper that they coordinate with. Oops, wrong one. I can't match. Apparently I can't mix and match here. And then you can do them in whatever configuration that you want. It will look good however you do it. So I just took a little dimensional, popped those up. And these flowers are kind of funky because they've got like big bubbly sort of ends to them. So they're sort of like whimsical little flowers. So you can kind of turn them and play with them however you want. Get the look that you like. They're kind of fun. This set is kind of fun. I don't need another floral set, but this one caught my eye that it's kind of got some versatility to it. And you can cut off the stems, obviously, like I did, because these ones have stems. And this one even too, they've left enough room there that you can just cut it off. I have used where I've just cut out those flowers separately and used those on something. So you've got some options there. Now these are the greenery from the Boutique Blossom set. So that's this one here and this one of the die set that I've cut out a bunch in the Peaceful Pines. And then same thing, I just came in with my dimensional and tucked it in behind my flower, just like that. And I've got a variety going on here, and I did cut up this 3-pronged one. I did cut off little ends and stuff like that to make it what I wanted. But it's still kind of fun. And I might have put them in a different spot, so it's not going to look exactly like the one that I made. What does need have to What does need have to do? I get you, Glenda. I hear you. Need has absolutely nothing to do with it. It's what you want. You buy what you want. You know you're going to play with it. I always say I don't need more flowers, but I get them because I obviously need them. I get ideas in my head. Hi, Kim. Yes, it is a cute card, isn't it? Hang on, my computer. I'm watching on my phone because my computer's not catching up with it. Oh, Gunda used this paper today too. Is that what you mean? And then this one, I'm just going to cut off this one here. And I'm actually going to, because I've got this little stemmy thing left here. Let me get it in the light. I'm just going to kind of push this together so that it kind of overlaps each other a little bit. My gosh, can I get in the camera focus? There we go. And then I'm going to use my dimensional to kind of hold that together as like one piece. There we go. Okay. And then whoops, it didn't hold it. I lied to you, friends. Hang on. There, I'll just do that. And I'll just put a little tiny bit of glue because I've covered up half my dot. Okay. Then we're just going to stick this under here. And one more. I think I'm missing a stamp set here that I need for the greeting. Does anybody recognize the greeting? While I grab it. It's this hi friend. Does anybody know where that's from? Unfortunately, you can't get it anymore. It's sold out. Any guesses? Oh, sorry, I just hit the table. Wonked you guys. It's from the Wild Bunch of the, I can take this off because it's not current anymore. It's from this cute little set that was the product of the month. That was wildly popular and is now gone. So I hope you got it because it does have some cute little greetings in there. But I thought the hi friend one was kind of cute. And then the banner that I used is from the Scallop Blossom die. So this little skinny one here. Here it is cut out. So we'll just stamp on that as soon as I find a block. Sorry, I'm clanking really loud. At least it sounded loud to me. So we'll put hi friend on there. Yes, Lena, you were lucky. You were one of the lucky ones to get it. I'm telling you, friends, don't wait on these products of the month because they seem to be flying off the shelves, some more than others, but they seem to be a hit. So be on the lookout. I think it's July the 1st or 2nd that the next ones come out. But if you've got some Australian demo friends, you'll see it the day before because they usually post it. Because they're so excited, they got to share it, and then we get to see it a day early. I mean, that's usually where I see it, is from a US or an Australian demonstrator. I'm just doing a double loop here of my linen thread, if I can get it to cooperate with me. There we go. Just double loop it to make it cute. You can use a coordinating ribbon. I just figured I'd keep it fairly neutral. Based on that, I've got all the other in colors going on here in quite a loud way that we'd kind of tone it down a little bit with some linen thread. That always tames things. And then this little end is just going to tuck under that flower right in the middle of this beautiful little flower bunch. Is that not the cutest? And so easy, right? Although I already had the flowers cut out, so I made it look easier than it is. You do have to hand cut out all those little flowers, or I shouldn't say that. You can, there is a die that goes with that flower. It's right here. And then you could just snip off all of your little flower, these little flower leaves things, and keep those for some other project if you wanted to. So there is a quick way to do it other than fussy cutting all the way around. Use your dies to do half the work for you and then just snip off your leaves. Put some dimensionals on the back. You don't have to. You can put this flat onto the base. Now this is just a standard card base, 8.5 by 5.5. Scored at 4 1/4 of the thick basic white. Oh, it's such a pretty card. I love it. Isn't that cute? So then on the inside, so what I did first off, I should backtrack and tell you the little story of how this came about. I did cut these at 1 inch originally, and when I laid them out, they were too sandwiched in together and it didn't look nice. So I took off the little bit of I gave them a little haircut. I don't even know what this is. I don't have a measuring thing in front of me. Whatever's left after the 1 inch down to 3/4, I don't even have a measuring thing in front of me, is what I'm left with. So these I had left over. And I'm like, what in the heck am I going to use these for? I'm going to have to store them. That's just ridiculous. So I had a brilliant thought to grab my glue and grab my, I think I put them in the same order they are on the front. Yep. And then just put a little glue on the back and line them up stacked on top of each other. You could also go this way if you wanted to. There's no, oops, I didn't do that right. Hang on. Put the wrong one down first. We'll get this right, I'm telling you. I mean, it doesn't really matter what direction or how you stack them. There we go. Oops, that one doesn't have any glue on the end. And then I kind of just left a little bit of space in between, just like I have on the front, to kind of make it look as similar as I could, just with a finer little strip of paper. Cute, right? And then you don't have these little scrappy bits, because I'm not saving what's hanging over here. That's ridiculous. That's way too small to be hanging on to. If you choose to hang on to it, all the power to you. This one's really hard to see the dots. It's probably just the bad lighting down here, but the pink one, the barely blush, is barely blushy there. Okay, and then we've just got that little leftover, so I just come along with my scissors and trim that off. And throw it away. I'm not keeping it. Right? And then, let me open it up, and then I had these little flowers, because I was doing testers, and I was cutting these all out and stacking them for other things, all in a little pile. I'm like, oh, I have this little flower. I'm going to put that little flower on the inside. Use up your bits, people. Don't let them hang around and take up space. Speaking from one little paper scrapping hoarder to another, right? I'm trying to eliminate my little scrap hoard. And then we'll put that on the inside, and that will finish it off. And it looks so cute, right? So you've got your front, you've got your inside. We'll hold them side by side so you can see it. Fun, right? Kind of just mimics what you got going on the outside. And then we will take our envelope. I'm going to finish it because this is what I vowed to do for you guys. And it's ready to go out to the winner who's been commenting and chitty-chatting with us all tonight. Or someone who catches the replay, whichever. Make sure you comment so that you can be entered into the draw. If you were late to the party tonight, which we're in our pajamas. I got my pajamas on, if you guys remember what these pajamas look like. I came in my pajamas. I came prepared. I will announce the winner for the Barbecue Master card and this one next week when we're live. Yep, I'm doing back-to-back, friends, because I was off for a few weeks, busy doing I don't even know what, but I was busy. And there we go. So someone's going to win that one, and then someone else from 2-3 weeks ago, I can't even remember now, is going to win that other one. So get your names in, get your comments in, make sure you tell us all that you want to win it, okay? Tell your friends too. Here is another card. I got this one online somewhere. I could not find a name attached to it. I'm sure you've seen it. I've done it in different colors on these flowers. She did more of a berry burst, possibly. I don't know who made it, so I can't give credit. But I thought it was beautiful. And how she layered that one stamp with the other one. So let me just grab it here. So this multi-flower one, she layered that big one over top of it. So it absolutely looks beautiful. I just did some lazy watercoloring on it. She also used the big one on the back side to give it some dimension in the back. And then said lots of love. This would make a beautiful wedding card to do in, you know, their colorings of their wedding. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. This is kind of like a wedding set based on the sentiments that are in it. So whoever did that, credit to you, because your name isn't attached to what I had saved. So who you? You're a hoarder? Absolutely you are. I think you taught me how to be a hoarder. And then at our team meeting, when do we have our team meeting, Glenda? Tuesday night? We had a challenge put out to make a bookmark card, I think is what it was called. Glenda will correct me because she'll remember. So this is the one that I created using this set. So it's got a cute little bookmark that slides out. I've added some little tassely things to it to make it a fun little bookmark. And of course, another one of those little pop-outs. I've used the flowers, which I've just colored in blends there. And attach those to the front. Just a little note. So you could tuck a little candy or something in there too, if they're not a reader. And then it opens up. So you'll see that flower kind of layers under the other one there to create some dimension. It's just sitting lonely when you open it up. And then this opens up. And I use the little snail because, you know, you're kind of at a little snail's pace when you're reading a book and just chilling out. I thought it was kind of cute in there. You could also add a little strip of paper. If you're hoarding your scraps, put a little strip there, and then you can put a little gift card in there for the chapters or Indigo or anything like that, so they can get a new book, and then they can use a little bookmark that you made them. So that's a little card that I made from that challenge. A bookmark Z-fold, to be exact, Glenda says is what it's called. Okay. It is so cute. I actually use a e-reader to read books, although I do have some hard copy books, but yeah, I think it's a cute idea. I know a lot of people that read books, so they'll love it. So here's another one using sort of what we did, stamping the background, but with the larger stamp of just a single flower. And then again, I brought in the die set from the Scallop Blooms dies. I brought in this one here because it's kind of a weird shape, and I was like, I'm going to challenge myself to use it. So that's how I've used it. And the greenery also came from, I don't think that greenery is from this die set. No, it's not. It is from the Boutique Blossoms die set. Yeah, it's this one right here down at the bottom. It's covered by the sticker. And then I just fussy cut out those flowers again, took off the leaves like we did in the card here that we made tonight. So simple, easy, nothing too complicated, just a flower and colored on the inside. Nice and simple. And then these ones we have made before, but I always like to, this is kind of a layout design, the three that I'm going to show you next that I really, really like, and I use them quite often, doing them with different papers, different colors and stuff like that. I mean, every single one of them that I create, even though it's the same layout, looks absolutely different every single time. So here is a slimline card, but it's also a gift card holder. So I've used a lot of those die cut flowers out of this die set, and same with the leaves. You've got those scalloped, I can't even remember what they're called. I keep forgetting the name. Scallop Blooms dies. And then my little hello friend again, and some of those beautiful little butterfly in color. I don't know if these are in stock. I know the pearlized dots are the in color butterflies on there as well. Then it opens up, and so your gift card can slide into here. Obviously, I wouldn't use this bright red one. I'd find something that matched. But you slide your little gift card in the flip flap, and then you've got a little thank you, whatever, underneath with some flowers. So that is the big stamp. So this one here with the flowers cut out individually. And then, of course, the leaves from something, probably off of here, or off of the other one, depending on what I was cutting up. And then it opens up, and it's still got more flowers on the inside with some of the butterflies as well. So this is a beautiful little slimline project. I know you've seen it before, but it is absolutely gorgeous in any paper and configuration and coloring that you do. This is another one. This is a good one to use up your DSP. So that DSP is from it goes with the other suite. It's called Bloom Boutique Specialty 12 by 12. It's got gold, if you can catch it, there we go. It's got the gold foiling in it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then it's got a little belly button that slides off. So again, here I've used those scallop dies and the little flowers out of the bloom, or no, it's out of this set. I got to get it in front of me here. These little blooms that are in this set, I've used those, and then cut out those flowers individually. This just slides up, and then it opens up. and it's got the scallop in there with the flowers. And then obviously it said happy birthday on the outside. So it says another wonderful year. And so this is a good one too. This one too, you can add gift cards to it. You could put a flip flap there and add a gift card as well. It's just a gorgeous card. It's on just a piece of cardstock. So your standard 5.5 by 4.25. And then you put your designer series paper on top of it. And then I've just decorated the back in case you needed a little more room than right here to add your message. Or you could put the gift card on the back here as well. These are great too if you leave the black blank. You can stick these onto a gift bag, and then when they slide it off, they can get their gift or whatever extra little goodie that you're giving them in this. So that's just a little belly band around, and it's a great way to use up the paper, as well as this bookmark one too. And then this is always a fun one too, nice and easy. This is using a lot of the little flowers. I absolutely love this Peaceful Pine paper. This ribbon I think is retired or on the last chance list. I'm not positive. I just went to my scrap bin. And then the banner dies, of course, I've just stamped happy. And then I need to go this way because I'm going to catch that little dot. So this is another belly band one that just slides off. And then it's not glued or anything like that on any side. It just opens up. You could glue it if you wanted to, but it's just got a little insert that goes on the inside that you can use for whatever. Again, you could add a little flip flap there and put a gift card in it. You could just put a strip of paper and put your gift card inside there. It's got a multiple ways of being able to use it, or just use it as a card as is. And then the belly band just slides back on. Maybe the dots are in the way, I think. I didn't anticipate sliding it open when I put those on. So you may want to reconfigure where you put those. But these are fun ones. I love these three. These three always I seem to gravitate towards and pull them out of my bucket there to recreate. So that is all kinds of ideas. Oh, I found one more here in my little box under all my stuff. So this is it. I took a course not too long ago. I guess it's about a month ago now, maybe. Connect and Create, it's called. It's with all the demos, and what they do is they present, some of them are artisans, some of them are not. They present ideas for a class, and we're able to use that for whatever. So Kim McGillis, who's one of the artisans this year, and I think she was last year too, she created this little box that opens up, and it has little note cards inside. So these are the cute little note cards that she designed. They're all the same. I didn't do anything different other than put different DSP on the envelopes. But aren't they cute? So it's got 3 little note cards inside, and it's like a little purse that you can give as a gift. See, holds the little note cards. It's got the little belly band, or I guess it's not a belly band. It's the little handle on it, but it kind of wraps around like a belly band. And then it's got a little Velcro closure, and it closes up. And then she designed, where did she get that? Oh, it's from this one. I was going to say, where did she get that from? So this set, the Scallop Blooms dies, has these little circles in here. I think they're to add to the centers of these scallop blooms if you want to. But she looked at it and went, that looks like a button to me. So it just cuts out a circle. I know it has a little hole in the middle, but that does not go through onto the paper. That's a poke out hole in case it gets stuck in the die. So she just took her little pokey tool and she poked 2 little holes in it, put a little piece of string through, and it looks like a little button. And that's what closes the little purse, little note card holder. Is that not the cutest little thing ever? And then she just covered in paper and made it so cute. So absolutely adorable. I guess I should throw that there too so you can see it. Lots and lots of fun. We'll have to maybe recreate that in something else. Or I'll just have to do a live just showing you how to make that little box or something like that. You tell me if you want to see a little instructions on how to make that little box, because it's absolutely adorable, I think. And can be used with a multiple of everything and anything that you might have in your stash to use up, because you can put paper all the way around and use up as much as possible. You could even put it on the inside flap. I think she did in the demo. just to cover things up, but super easy to make. And I do believe, without having the instructions in front of me, I do believe it only uses one piece of 8.5 by 11 paper. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure when I made it, I only used one piece. So lots of possibilities there. Oh, I'm seeing lots of yes pleases. Love the purse box. Okay, I will have to plan to do that and figure out what I'm going to use it with. I don't know. I'll think about it. It won't be long. I will show you. So I'm going to be back next Saturday. That's all I have for you tonight. Let me just find the set that I'm going to use because I don't have it within reach of me. Here it is. I am going to use the Extraordinary Life Bundle. If you haven't seen it, it's on page 40 down in the corner here. It's lots of fun. It can be used for scrapbooking, card making, whatever. You'll see a couple samples here where they've used it. I also have this one. I may throw this one in too. I haven't decided yet because I haven't even started creating with it. But there'll be lots of ideas, I'm sure, that I'll come up with and share with you next Saturday. We will be live at 10 a.m. I appreciate you all joining in for a night edition. Hopefully you're in your pajamas like I am. See, I'm ready for bed now, or to go to the couch and watch a show, hang out with the dog. And or I'll sit here and create for next week. Who knows? Who knows what will inspire me in the next few minutes. But I will work on something with the little purse to show all of you that want something made with that. All right, I'm going to send you off for the evening. I appreciate you all for tuning in and joining me on this Sunday instead of Saturday. And I will be back with you next Saturday with the Extraordinary Life, I think it's called, product suite. And we'll have a fun play with that. All right, take care, you guys. Stay dry, stay warm, wherever you are. And I will see you next week at 10 a.m. All right, take care. Good night. Paper hugs.